So the El Clasico derby is upon us as Forest travel down to South London to take on Crystal Palace. And Nuno is at the helm. Welcome to the watch along for Palace versus Forest. Hi guys, hope you're doing well and welcome to the game as Cries Still Palace will host Nottingham Forest in this watch. Oh, here we go, the marks, seriously. Hope you guys are doing well. Nuno's just done a presser, that's why I was late. I was just checking what he was saying. He was asked the question, does he still want to be Forest manager? And his answer was, of course, of course. They're going to sit down and talk probably tomorrow, according to him, not today, because it's the match day, and then they will figure it all out. So as things stand, Nuno is indeed Forest manager. Now, I hope this doesn't affect what happens on the pitch. I hope the players are all calm about it. And, you know, I don't like these off-the-field activities, but we are where we are with it. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. How's everyone feeling ahead of the game? We'll go through the team sheet in just a minute. Team sheet not as interesting as the bench, to say the least. Big up, Mark. Hope you're well. By the way, I just want to say a quick massive thank you to 3-star. I don't have 3 stars in the chat. His coffee came in late in Grumpy Old Reds. He says, good luck in the Conference League, Rich, but Sunday, only one team I want to win, mate. Big up to you, 3-star. Thank you so much. And I also want to make a massive shout out to Alf, who became a Patreon member, and also to Paul as well, who did it for the whole year. What an absolute legend Paul is. So shout out to him. And don't forget, if you want your replica jerseys, go check out okjerseys.com. The best quality replica items you can get. You can scan this QR code or click on the link that's in the description and go get whatever kit your heart desires. Okay, so a lot of you are Edu out, man. A lot of you are Edu out. I don't know what he's saying. Oh, there you are, 3-star. Big up to you, bro. Apologies that it was late, man. Apologies. Shout out to you. Wish you were there. So some of the FFTV boys are down there. I can tell you there's no hostility pre-match from what they've been sending through. So it looks like a lot of media hype, to be honest. I'm good, Alex. How you doing? How you doing? Big up, SM. Again, YouTube have now changed. So I've looked into this. This is the way forward with YouTube. It's all usernames. It's all usernames. Guys, I'm with you. I don't understand this beef with Edu. I really don't. Edu's done nothing. Edu's brought the best players in. Palace Stadium is empty. They're all still in the Sainsbury's, isn't it? They're all still in the Sainsbury's. Big up, Steve. How you doing? Let's get behind the boys. Get behind Nuno and stick 2 up to Edu. Yo, the Edu hate is real right now. Big up to my guy Curtis with the 10 months with his soppy message on Twitter. I hear you. I hear you. I hope you're well, bro. There was so much police for nothing, says Sai. Yeah, Palace fans side. All talking and no brawn, innit? But yeah, just keep your eye open, Sai. Keep your eye open, man. To be honest, I don't know why he would speak out like that. This is the thing, man. I'm sorry, but I'm on Edu's side on this. Look, for those of you who are on Patreon and saw what happened, like, what do you do out? Lost must wanted Traore. Yeah, he really wants Traore, man. And I don't know why. Why is there increased police presence? Obviously because of the whole Europa stuff. If Eddie got the great players, Nuno at fault. It's not even about that. The structure is quite simple, right? Nuno is a head coach. He's not the manager of the team. Edu is in charge of global recruitment, global strategy, and everything else like that. I'm sorry, but Nuno needs to know his role. Either he gets with the program or he shuts up, because Nuno's got a track record of this. He did it at Wolves. He did it at Saudi. He's done it so many times. Now, I'm not Nuno out, but I am Nuno needs to get in line. That's what I'm saying. Today's protest arranged by email. Big ups. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. This is the thing, Ali, right? Why say it at the press conference? Just get on with your job or get out. It's that simple. It's that simple. Pete saying Nuno out. Nuno out. What Nuno said, you are spitting it out of context, in my opinion. It might not be your intention, but it's over the top now. I'm not spitting it out of context because remember, I've been talking to like the club and to other people as well. It's not been spun out of context, man. Trust me, they were not pleased with what he had to say. That's the thing. It's Edu's job to get players Nuno wants. No, it's Edu's job to get the right players for the club. That's what Edu's job is. Loving the commission. Yeah, look, let's put a pin in the whole freaking Nuno politics right now, right? I like that. I'm with you on that, Matt. Nuno, shut up and get on with your job because there's plenty of others who will kill for the opportunity to be where you are. Just get on with it. Modern managers or head coaches haven't been in charge of recruitment for a while. Look up. Yeah, exactly. And this is the thing, like you have to build the club on the club's ethos, not on the manager, because managers come and go. Isn't it Eddie's job to provide players what the manager wants? No, not necessarily. Like if Nuno wanted, like, I don't know, Mbappe, right? And Eddie's like, no, we can't afford him. Is Nuno going to start crying about it? Nuno Sky interview. Yeah, that's what I listened to, Brucey. He said, of course, I want to be manager. So let's see what happens. Right, 2 seconds, guys. Let me just get my stuff. Let's bring the team sheet up. For you guys, right? Excuse me. Right, so unchanged team sheet from last week is exactly what we're about to do, David. I'm getting bored of this whole Nuno thing. Look, at the end of the day, Marinakis will make the right decision for Forest. He always does. People who want Nuno out are ridiculous. So at the end of the day, he did what he did, but he's our manager. We need to back him. I don't think it's ridiculous, Poison. I think they're entitled to their opinion. Like, we will never tell people not to have their opinion, and I can see it from that stance. Honestly, I'm a bit on the fence on him right now. But right now, all I care about is the 3 points today. Big up to McPhee with the $4.99 super sticker. You absolute legend. Thank you so much. And Ben with the $4.99. He says, we're going to win today 100%. Cry still Parish have lost their best player. We will batter them, and D will still cry like a little bitch. Up the mighty Reds. Big up to you, Ben. Big up to you. And shout out as well to Alf. Alf not only becoming a member on Patreon like an absolute legend, but also grabbing a coffee as well. And he's saying thanks for all the insight. Big up to you, Alf. I hope you watched the Patreon video and you kind of saw the backstory on Adama Traore, which is the trigger for this. And big up to Curtis as well with the longest bro I have ever seen. My God, it's nearly broken my screen. He says, big up, 1-0 to Forest. Come on, you Reds. Shout out to you, Curtis, my boy. My guy, Curtis, man. Okay, so this is the Forest team. Okay, Jacob, what do you expect Nuno to say? Do you expect him to say, yes, the rumors are true? Like, by the way, this is the guy who said, where there's smoke, there's fire, talking about rumors, right? So come on, let's be serious here. Like, Nuno's going to protect his own agenda. Yeah, Wood is starting. So this is all right. Let's get into the team. Right, I'm done with the Nuno stuff. Let's start focusing on the team, right? So it's the 4-2-3-1. I did expect it to be the same team. I would have liked Callum Mwendo to have started. I just think his profile would suit this game against Crystal Palace, right? Big up to my guy, Mark, my boy, with the one gifted. And that's gone to Brucey. And by the way, Brucey is such a legend. Brucey, I know you will, but make sure you show Mark some love. You'll get to see the goals as they go in, Brucey. Thanks to Mark. All you members will as well. So make sure, if you want to be a member, it's only 99p. It helps support the channel. And you get the goals, the emojis. I think there's a new Dan and Doy emoji, by the way. If one of the members could double check I think we've got a Dan and Doyle one. Oh, we're going to need a Douglas Luiz one as well. Okay, so look, the story really isn't about the starting 11. We know it. We like it. I think that's close to our strongest starting 11 from the squad we already had. But where all the interest comes for me is on this bench. Now, look at this bench compared to last week. Yay, we have got the Dan and Doyle emoji. Sick. In the celebration as well. Let's hopefully we can see that. Brucey bonus, says Mark. Right, so look at this bench compared to last week's bench. You got Douglas Luiz on there now, Calamawando on there now, McAtee on there now, and Hutchinson. In the space of the week, the bench has gone from, in my opinion, 0 options to damn, like tasty. You got Jesus as well. We got 2 competent strikers. There is talk, by the way, that that Taiwo may be leaving this summer. I'm not sure. I think he does need to go, by the way, but it's going to be tight to get it over the line. Douglas Luiz, of course, he was chucked straight in. It was good to see. And Calamawando, I really am excited to see him playing, man. This guy, I'm telling you now, Neo, he's the one. And then I really rate McAtee. Hutchinson, I need convincing about for him to justify his price tag, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, no good spot, no Jair Cunha. Which tells you what? It wasn't a Nuno signing, was it? Him and Jesus were not a Nuno signing. This bench looks extremely. Oh yeah, and then Ryan Yates is on there to keep going that academy quota freaking record. Even though I think United have the record over us, I'm not sure. Looking at his bench really screams out, we need another 6, says Curtis. Well, some of you think Yates is a 6, but where have Richards and Dennis? Why haven't Richards and Dennis been moved on? Because no one's wanted them, bro. As simple as that. Big up to the lovely Rachel with the 33 months. Rachel, that's crazy, man. Crazy. Who's our other fullback? We don't have a fullback. I would say that's a good point, right? There's no fullback on this bench. Now, who can play fullback? Realistically, you would say probably Morato, but he has been crap when he's been at left back. So what could happen if he needs to take a fullback off? Let's just say Aina needs to come off. Hopefully not. But you could put Nico Williams on the right-hand side and then Morato on the left, or maybe even Murillo at a stretch. This is why, like, Jair Cunha would have made more sense over Bolly for me, or Morato, because you could use him as right back. We've seen he's done okay there. Big up to James with the 35 months. He says that bench looks incredible. It really does, doesn't it? It really does. Okay, let's have a quick look at the Palace team. So this is the Palace team. Ex-Forest player Henderson in goal. And then you got Muniz, who I think is one of the best right wing backs in the league, guys. I can't lie to you, right? Richards, solid. Lacroix, I love this player. I don't love him, but I respect him. He is a great defender. For the OGs amongst you there, I wanted him at Forest the season we got promoted. I've got plenty of videos on that. Gahey is still in the team. Phil Mitchell will play left back. Wharton and the Sheepshagger Hughes will be in their 2-man midfield. Sarr, who is excellent as well, on the right-hand side. Mateta through the middle. And Deveni on the left-hand side for them. Big up to Ben with another 4.99. He says, imagine that bench, but Dominguez for Yates, Cunha for centre-back, and Rice Lewis, I think it means Rico Lewis as fullback cover. Oof, we'd be Zorroing all season. We're not going to get Rico Lewis now, I can tell you that. But then Rico Lewis had a stinker yesterday for them. What do I think the final score will be? We're coming on to that in just a second, bro. In just a second. But you know what, Sai? Very clever from Sai. That is true. Dan and Doy can play it as right wing back as well. So Forrest could switch into a 3. Sai there with the 2+2 thinking right there. Henderson mind letting a few in for the club that made you. Yeah, he chucked one in last year, didn't he, for Chris Wood, if I remember rightly. It is a huge game. It is a huge game, bro. Well, let's see if we get the 3 points. Okay, so those are the teams. For those of you joining late, let me just bring you up the starting 11 for Forest again. By the way, we've already got, over 700 in here. Likes, though. What are we doing with these likes? 143 likes. Like, what are we saying? Should be over 200, guys. Should be over 200. Unless, of course, you're all telling me you're Palace fans. Oh, wait. Are you a Forest fan or a Palace fan in this chat? If you're a Forest fan, I need to know now by you hitting the like button. Big up to NC with the 4 months. Forest Super Red out there in the States. Shout out to you, NC. I just need to know, are you Forest fans or not? Because if you are, you would have hit the like button already. There will be a few Spurs fans. If you're not a Forest fan, well, if you're a Forest fan, hit the like button. If you're not a Forest fan, excuse me, let me know who you support in the chat. Danky, big up for you for subscribing. Yes, big up to you, Daz. I know you've hit it. Right. If you are banning people as a mod for basically nothing, you will be unmodded, right? So do not ban people for just saying, let's go Palace and stuff like that. We are more than happy to have rival fans in here. Let them enjoy it. This is not a woke freaking chat, right? Big up to Leeds. Yeah, listen, I spoke to Joe yesterday. I told him that we lost to Arsenal 5-0 and we stayed up. So all's not down in the dumps for you Leeds guys. Okay, let them banter. Right, if mods, your job in there is just to make sure things don't go too far. Okay, this is football. Let's enjoy it. So if I catch mods banning people for no reason, those mod privileges gone. All right, we all clear, mods? Are we all clear? A friend is at Palace 30 seconds out of his van, went by yelling grass. Exactly. Look, Joe Linton's in here. He's a Newcastle fan. Let's just enjoy the football, man. Big up to 7. He goes, if you're not a Forest fan, then hit the dislike. Just joking. Hit it away. Dislikes actually help the algorithm. So, shout out to you. Thank you for the €2, bud. Yes, Luiz is on the bench. Right. For those late joiners, let's have a look at the bench again. Whoops, wrong one. Here's your bench. And Douglas Luiz is on there. I can't wait to see him, man. I can't wait to see him. Ban Joe Linton. Bro, Joe Linton's more OG than you, bro. Right, let's get into the scores and stuff, okay? I'm telling you guys this. Clip me. You don't have to, but Morgan Gibbs-White scores today. If you agree with me and you remember, put the MGW emoji in the chat. I'll repeat that statement. Morgan Gibbs-White scores today. I'm telling you, Brucey, it's happening. It's happening. Poison saying no, he won't. He's gonna score. In fact, I'm expecting a man of the match performance from him. Forest fans are singing Nuno's name. Sangare hat trick. All right, get your scores in then. Get your scores in. Wait, give me 1 second. Get your scores in. Get your scores in. Oh, yeah, by the way, McAtee, if he comes on, what a baller. What a baller. Whoops, what did I just press? All right, 1 second, guys. 1 second. Actually, we got a poll up for that. Come on, 87%. Come on. Why are you stuck on 87%? All right, there we go. Use red cards. Bro, I'd take him getting it. I don't like him. He's even ugly to look at, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. All right. Sorry, I'm back. Palace win, says Nikki. How many you had, Nikki? How many you had? I'm gonna say 2-1 Forest. Gibbs White to score. Palace equalised. Then McAtee scores. No, Callum Owendo or McAtee scores off the bench. Yeah, ban Nikki. Wolfie versus D. Me and D don't have beef, man. I do love how people make YouTube out into being like EastEnders or something. It's quite funny. All right, let's get into the match game. We are pretty much good to go here, guys. Pretty much good to go. Right, on the poll, 80% of you are saying a Forest win, 6% are saying a Palace win. We know that's Nikki, and 14% of you are saying a draw as well. Jimmy versus D. Yo, Jimmy did call me this morning, man. By the way, I hate to be that guy who says I told you so, but when I said to everyone Tyler Bindon to Sheffield is a disaster, I'll take my apologies now. They are bottom of that league. But yeah, let's send one of our talents out there. I mean, seriously. Yo, all the Forest fans got those Nuno masks on, man. Loving that. All right, they're coming out now, guys. For those of you joining for the first time, we will have the match stats here. We'll have kick by kick here. You'll have the live team sheet update. Big up to Mark. Why didn't I get an alert on that? Become a member. And as Mark has just done, Martin, apologies. You will all get to see the goals if you're a member. It's only 99p. Get yourself signed up. Shout out to Matt from Forest All Over, man. He's got his feet up and everything. Right. Oh my God, man. That's the ref. How is that the ref? We've lost. What's his name, chat? What's his name? The bald guy. And someone, I forgot his name. What's his name? Cooper? Anthony Taylor, that's it. We've lost. I've lost all faith. With one simple refereeing call. You know all about Anthony. We're screwed. We're screwed, man. Anthony Taylor. Did Palace still do that thing with the eagle flying across the pitch? They got their TIFO up with the FA Cup. Yeah, they do know we have two of them, yeah? They're flaunting one. Yeah, is that changed your lot's thoughts on what's going to happen in this game, man? Anyway, they're lining up. Should we Malo Quintana now or give it another 30 seconds? I feel we need to do it now. I just feel we need to do it now to cover our backs. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Alrighty then, here we go. Daniel Fark is watching the game. New manager. No way, man. I wouldn't take him. All right, you know what? The nerves have just kicked up. I'm standing this one up. Hold on. Bye. Who's on VAR? Stuart Atwell. I don't know if that's true. I'm just saying that. See you guys. Come back. All right, there. All right, how are your nerves? How are your nerves? Mine have just started to kick up. I can't lie. Can't lie. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. So, for those of you just joining, unchanged team. Forest in the 4-2-3-1. Sangare and Anderson in that double pivot. Dan Doy on the right-hand side. Callum Hudson-Odoi on the left-hand side. Gibbs White in the 10. And Cristiano Ronaldo up front. Cho will score. Trust you. Nicky, last time I trusted you, a keeper got sold, bro. You like the white strip? It looks good. It looks good. Taylor payment received. Yeah, man. Why do you think they had to sell Eze? Why do you... Edu's in the crowd. Ross Wilson's in the crowd. But more importantly, Nuno's in the dugout. Come on, Forest. Do this. I need the loo now. Forest, huddle up. Come on, boys. Get that energy up. Gibbs White barks the final orders. He's saying, no prisoners. Pointing over there. Don't know what he's pointing at, but he's pointing at something. And they break from the huddle. Come on. It'll be Crystal Palace to kick us off. Crystal Palace. Oof. And Taylor's just checking that the check cleared from Parish. It has indeed cleared. And here we go. We are underway. Kickoff taken. Punted long to the right-hand side. Goes straight out for a Forest throw-in. They're trying the PSG tactics. Don't worry about the blank screens, bro. They're going to be filled in just a second. All right? Just trust me. I'm a limo driver. Throw-in taken long. Brought down by Sarr. All right, 1 second. Murillo on the ball. Plays it left to Murillo. Played it to himself, apparently. Shit, what have I done now? Hang on 1 sec. Throw into Forest, level of the Palace box. All right, sorry, I'm just trying to sort some stuff out. Comes to Anderson. Corner. No. Yes, corner given. Corner given. Come on. Wait, what's he done? Why are they running away? Throwing given to Palace. He's on the take. Given an offside. He's given offside, the son of a gun. Glasner's barking some orders out from the right-hand side. Ball punted long. All right, it'll be a free kick to Palace halfway into the Forest half here. Come on, come on. Stay organized, boys. They're lining up on the edge of the D. Anderson's kind of checking the line here. Looks like it's going to get whipped in by Davini, I think it is. No, he steps over it. It's played short. It's clipped towards the back post. Einar gets the left hook foot away to it. Stupid Hughes picks it up down the left-hand channel. He's whipped the cross in, blocks by Einar. He's played it back off him and then cleared away by Sangare. And Chris Wood will chase. Go on, son. Go on, use that pace, Wood. He's fighting with with Mitchell, sorry. And Mitchell gets the pace on him and clears it and delivers a good ball. And oh crap, they're in. Oh, it's blocked by Murillo and Selhurst jumps on it. Oh my God, man. Davini nearly scored there. Just a hoofed ball forward. And then Murillo blocked the shot and it ricocheted back into Selhurst's arms. Thank God for that. All right. Milenkovic on the ball now. Plays it short to Anderson, who's come deep to pick it up. He plays it to Murillo to his left. Oh, Murillo switches the play to Einar. Forrest a bit deep here. Gibbs White coming quite far back and lays it off to Milenkovic. Now, Palace holding their line. And Forrest trying to play through it here to Einar now. Einar, to Sangare. Sangare up against Will Hughes. Completely does him. That's my guy, Sangare, man. Plays it to Anderson. The way he plays under pressure is just a thing of beauty. Now Forrest can break down the right-hand side with Gibbs White. Gibbs White bobbles past Mitchell there. He's crossed it in. And it's just wide by Chris Wood. Just wide. Let me just get these stats up quickly while it's behind there. Chance there for Wadinha, you know. Gibbs White did well on the right-hand side. Be a goal kick to Palace. Back to Henderson it goes. Mitchell plays it to Wharton. Straight Gibbs White, but it deflects to Davini. And then it's punted forward by Palace, and it should come to Henderson, and it does. Now, Chelsea. Palace on the ball, given to Richards. He's forced back to Dean Henderson. Under pressure from Wood, he steps to his right and goes past him. And then it's cleared by Sangare. It's a bit scrappy at the moment, guys. I can't lie to you. It's not the cleanest of games. 900 in here. Shout out to you guys. Please make sure you've hit the like button. Dan Doy with his first touch, hooks it away. Einar juggles it down under pressure from Davini. He does well and he's fouled surely, and it's a free kick to Forrest. All right, come on, settle this game down. Settle this game down. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to all the Forest fans around the world. Hope you're well. Hope your nerves are good. Milenkovic plays it to Murillo. Back to Henderson. As Henderson to Sells. He goes long. Headed away by Gehi. Sangare flicks it nicely onto Einar. Again, Sangare started really nicely here. Sangare on the ball. Switches it across to Murillo. Plays it to Gibbs White. Quick 1-2 back to Murillo. Now finds Nico Williams. Palace is very good at pressing here. Not leaving Forrest with too much space. And Hudson-Odoi now on the wing. Anderson plays it into the channel. Gehi will clear it out for a throw-in. Little better there by Forrest. It'll be Nico Williams to take this one. Looking for some movement. Nothing really forthcoming for him here. Come on, move, boys, move. He throws it. It's laid off poorly there by Gibbs-White. It'll come to Mateta. And now they can break with Sarr down the right wing. Sangare is keeping pace with him. The ball's crossed in. It's aimless, though. There's no one there, and Einar will pick it up. Einar looks around. Plays a long ball. Forrest back to this long ball stuff. I don't like it. Wood flicks it on, though. Finds Dan Ndoye. Dan Ndoye checks his run, and he's let it run out for a throw-in. That was poor from him. It'll be a throw-in to Palace. Wharton now. Lays off to Henderson. Henderson to Richards. Plays it to Hughes. Back to Lacroix. And then across to the left. And Gay. Gay steps forward. Poor pass. Finds Gibbs-White with it. Gibbs-White lays it out wide to Dan Ndoye. Dan Ndoye, 2 up against him. Needs some support. Can't get past Gay. He loses the ball. And that's a good tackle there. And Einar skips around Mitchell. Play it into the channel. No. He's crossed it. Oh, Richards heads it behind. Good cross there by Einar. Headed behind by Richards. It was lost by Davini there. Forrest capitalized. The cross was put in. It was too far in front of Wood, though. Corner to be taken. It'll be an outswinger here from Anderson. Mr. Anderson, Neo, raises his left arm. He crosses it in, headed away. Edge of the box, Sangare. Whoop, out the stand it goes. Out the stand it goes. Yeah, his build-a-butt was out. It'll be a goal kick to Palace. Ten minutes into the game. It's Crystal Palace 0, Forest 0. Ball out wide now to Mitchell. He's got a bit of space here. Plays into the middle. Sangare in the right place to Dan Ndoye. Not quite clicking on this right side for Forest. Davini plays it. Poor pass. Anderson picks it up. Took too long with it and loses the ball, but wins it back really well. He's got Dan Ndoye outside him. That's a heavy touch from Anderson, man. He had to play that out wide. And now Palace can counter here with Davini down the left side. Got Mitchell outside of him. He finds Wharton in the middle. It's switched to the right-hand side. And Manise. The ball's crossed in. It's deep. Mitchell might get there, though. Gives it back to Will Hughes. He's crossed it in. Header over the bar by Mateta. Oh, no, it's not. It's still in. Dan Ndoye clears it forward. Chris Wood holds it up. He needs some help. That's a foul. Well done, Chris Wood. Wins a free kick. Milenkovic on the ball. Gibbs-White to Anderson to Nico Williams. Now Gibbs-White can move. Nice play by Hudson-Odoi. The ball's crossed in. Why did he go low? Nico Williams drills it. It's poor. Anderson will pick it up, though. Anderson on the ball to Nico Williams on the left side. Plays it back to Murillo. Murillo steps forward now. That's a poor pass, man. Straight to Wharton. But Sangare chops it out. It falls to Will Hughes, though. Plays out to Manise. Back to Richards. And then he clips it wide to Mitchell on the left-hand side. Now here comes Gay. Plays it to Mitchell. Mitchell with a bit of space here. Into the Forest half he goes. Drives forward. Crossed. Evades everyone, and Nico Williams should pick it up under no pressure. Nico Williams clears it long. Tested down by Woods. Tries to flick it round for Hudson-Odoi. Comes off Moniz and will go out for a Forest throw-in just inside the Palace half. How are your nerves, guys? How are you feeling? There's 1,000 in here. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Throw-in taken, headed away. Oh, that's decent now. Davini and Mateta with the flick to Davini. He's laid it off to Mitchell. Kind of momentum went there for Palace a little bit. Now they switch it to the right-hand side. And Richards plays it to Wharton into the middle. He switches it across to Gay on the halfway line. Now into the Forest half. Out wide. Mitchell's finding a lot of space here. Ball's crossed in. It's blocked by Einar. And Dan N'Doye, man, he hasn't started too great this game, I have to say. But Forest get away with it. Now Gibbs White. He's fouled. That's got to be a yellow card there. It is. It'll be Lacroix with the yellow card. Gibbs White flicked it past him. Yellow card to Lacroix. Again, a nice release ball there by Sangare, who is controlling that middle line for Forest. Forest need to keep this to 0-0 to half-time. We've got the stronger bench here. Anyway, free kick taken. It's now switched across to the left-hand side. Nico Williams back to Murillo. We're not playing how we played against Brentford last week, but Crystal Palace are a lot better team than Brentford. We'll switch back to Murillo here. Just outside the Forest box, he squares it to Milenkovic. Milenkovic plays it wide to Ola Aina. Drops his shoulder, goes past to Vinny. Does well, little step over. Finds Gibbs White. He switches it wide. He didn't need to. Hudson-Odoi, it wasn't meant for him. He cuts it out. There's a bit of momentum there. But now with Anderson. Anderson lays off to Sangare. Sangare to the left. He plays it to Hudson-Odoi. And now it comes to Gibbs White. Gibbs White to Sangare. Back to Murillo. Forest pushing up here into the Palace half. Nice ball to Nico Williams. Nico Williams to Anderson. Anderson lays it off to Sangare. Sangare drives it forward. He finds Anderson. Crossed. Cleared well there by Palace for a Forest throw-in. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. Sangare now on the ball. Plays it to Hudson-Odoi. He checks inside. Plays a fiery pass into Gibbs White. Controls it well. It's crossed in. It's over-crossed. There's no one deep. Dan N'Doye tries to cut it out. But it falls to Denny. Good tackle there. Go on, Forest. Get the ball. It does eventually come back to Forest. Now it's Sangare. Halfway in the Palace half. Plays it out wide to Nico Williams. To Hudson-Odoi. He drives forward. He's 2-on-1 though. Tries to get the corner, doesn't win it. It is cleared by Richards. Murillo, though, to Anderson. Nice feet. Oh, lovely feet by the Geordie Maradona. Plays it out wide to the right to Dan N'Doye now. Dan N'Doye up against Mitchell. Goes outside and crosses. Poor cross. Just low straight at Henderson. Lovely feet there by Anderson. Henderson throws it to the right-hand side. And Forest force them back to Henderson now. So far, Forest playing okay. I got to say, Dan N'Doye's been a little bit slack with his passes and crosses. It's early days. We're only 17 minutes into the game. And there's the ball in behind. It's over hit, and Sel should be able to collect that. Murillo now on the ball. He gives it to Milenkovic. Looking for a pass, forced to square it to Murillo. Murillo goes long. Hudson-Odoi is cut out well by Richards, but Wood picks it up. Nice layoff there to Nico Williams. Nico Williams, lovely ball through the lines. He finds Hudson-Odoi. He reaches it, checks onto his right foot. Handball! Ref gives nothing, shock horror. And now Palace can break with Wharton. Drives through the middle, plays it out wide to Will Hughes. Finds the pass into Davini. Great tackle by Milenkovic, and Anderson now on the ball. He's done too much there. He's done too much. Palace can break here. Sarr plays it out wide to the right-hand side of Muniz. Back to Sarr. That's a nice ball. Sarr can't control it. It's gone out of play. Surely it's a goal kick. And Anderson, for as good as he is, sometimes overdoes it with the touches in that middle there. Goal kick to be taken. It'll be Murillo to take it. Sells then kicks it long off Murillo's pass. Wood chests it down. All he does is chest it down for Mitchell, though. Now Mitchell drives forward. Plays it into the channel. Davini might get there. Not quite. Goes out for another Forest goal kick. And it's still Crystal Palace 0. Forest 0. How are we playing? Okay. It's not Brentford levels, mate. It's okay. It's two teams that are equally matched, I would say, so far. I wouldn't say either team has been on top. Palace's press is really good, though. Sells kicks it long. They're going out of play. No, that's the climb there, surely. Dan and Joy. No. Oh, that's lovely feet there by Lacroix. And he plays it back to Henderson. Henderson to Gay. Gay now with a bit of space to move forward. Plays the ball. Quick 1-2. It comes back to Gay. He's got Mitchell outside of him. He finds him. Mitchell now into the Forest half. Lays it back to Gay. Forest holding their shape here. Ball's drilled into the middle. Well cut out there by Dan and Doy. And Gibbs White flicks it to Anderson. Now Forest can drive forward here. He finds Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's got the burners on. Drives up against Richards. Cuts in. Shot blocked. Ricochets. Cleared away. Cleared away, and it'll be a Forest throw-in. Nice drive there by Hudson-Odoi. But I don't know if the shot was on. He was obviously going for his cheat code shot. It's a bit too telegraphed there. Anderson now on the ball. Spins around, has a look, lays it off to Sangare. Sangare just playing that deep-lying anchor role for Forest right now. He's on the ball again. In his own half. Finds the pass to Einar. Einar now down the line to Ndoye, to Gibbs White. There's an ask there, but Ndoye might have the pace here. He's surely fouled. Linesman gives nothing, and Lacroix comes away with the ball. Murillo, way out of position here, chasing down Sarr. Sangare's covering, but Murillo motors back. Sangare filled in nicely there for him. Wharton clips it, goes wide. So far, it looks like just Palace haven't got that creative spark in the midfield. Obviously, they're missing Eze. But the patterns of play aren't there from what we saw against Brentford. Now, we are away from home, and Palace are definitely a better team. But so far, it's been a bit of a cagey match. A couple of sequences here and there, nothing too crazy. Einar on the ball now. Sangare clips it forward. Finds Dan and Doy. It comes off his shin, and it will be a Palace throw-in. So far, Dan and Doy. Gahey with a foul throw there, surely. Played back to Henderson. Standing watch along is much better, Wolfie. Blood is flowing freely. Yeah, man. I can like, if I need to. I don't know what's going on here. Why is Why does the play stop? I don't know what's just happened there. They're redoing the throw-in, I think. It'll be Mitchell to take it. Henderson on the ball. Gives it to Lacroix. Back to Henderson. He goes long. It should go through. What are you doing there, Murillo, man? It's fine, it's fine. Sells then throws it back out to him. Have you got one of those electric tables? Yeah. They're pretty useful, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't think I'd like it, but it's good for the watch-alongs. Hughes clears it forward, and it turns into a decent part to Davini. Got Mitchell outside of him. Mitchell's finding so much space on this Forest right-hand side, man. Now Wharton on the ball. Switches it to Richards. Plays it to Sarr. Now on the overlap, Manice. He can't quite control it. He does keep it in. He gets a cross. What the hell happened there, man? Sells with a Superman dive, punching it behind for a corner, but I think it had already crossed the byline. Yeah, it had gone out. It had gone out. My God, it nearly hit the post, though. I think it curled out. Get Ant on the field. Yeah, it's a goal kick to Forest. It had cleared the line. Ball played forwards, headed away by, what's his face? Gibbs White with the turn there. Nice feet. Can't feed it through to Dan and Doy, though. Now the ball switched back to Wharton. He flicks it around Callum Hudson-Odoi quite nicely. The step over there. There's a chance here, but Sells should be able to grab that. Big up Jean-Pierre for subscribing. And it's with Sells now. Sells puts the ball down, looks around. He's going to go long. We're back to this long ball, man. We played so much better Brentford with the passing routines. Wood does win their header, though. Hudson-Odoi flicks it back to Gibbs-White. He flicks it back to Hudson-Odoi. Now Anderson drives forward, gives it to Gibbs-White, looks around, and then he lays it off to Hudson-Odoi. Sangare to Gibbs-White. Plays it to Nico Williams. Back to Hudson-Odoi. Back to Gibbs-White. Forest just moving the ball okay here at the moment. Now Murillo on the ball. As if it's a poor pass by Murillo. Now Palace can counter-attack. And Sarr is just driving forward. All from the poor pass from Murillo. Forest get away with that. That was poor from Murillo. The ball was played through to Mateta. He couldn't control it, and it flies through to Sells. But Murillo just needs to be careful with those passes, man. Too risky. Too risky right there. Forest building again down this left-hand side with Nico Williams. 26 minutes into the game. It's Crystal Palace 0, Forest 0. Always rated Wolfie and never felt. Was Cooks, and that fraud D. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I did Never a Foul raid us. Big up to Never a Foul. Make sure you subscribe to the boys there. My 19. No, 23. Pick on Palace now. With Lacroix on the half, well, in their own half. Squares it to Richards. No real kind of killer chances yet, apart from the Davini one in the first minute or so. Now Palace are building. Everyone in the Forest half now. Down the right-hand side, it goes to Manice. Manice checks his run. Lays it back off to Richards. Gives it to Lacroix. Plays the ball through to Sarr. Will Hughes plays it out wide. Mitchell crosses it. Milenkovic cuts it out and clears it away for a throw-in. Yeah, as Amit says, man, the likes aren't looking liked. You know what I'm saying? Get those likes up. There's 1,000 in here. 468 likes. You guys should be well over 500 by now. Please do hit the like button if you haven't already. Richards will launch this throw-in. Anthony Taylor tells him to get on with it. Here it comes. Launched. Headed upwards, not outwards. It's a mess in there, and Anderson can clear it, but it'll be a free kick to Forest. You look young for 23. Thank you, bro. Facts, damn it. Facts. Three points would be fantastic today. They're trying to claim for a penalty here. Milenkovic had his arm round one of the Palace players, but nothing given. Sangare chests it down. He's fouled there, but Palace are on the attack. Good tackle there. Played through. Mateta. Shot. Save by Sells. Comes to Einar. Clears it forward. Wood to Gibbs-White. He's going to play that ball through. No, it's poor. Forest can't get it. Manice will get there first. It's clipped forward. Einar, though, controls. Oof. Chill, Einar, man. And then he clears it to Dan N'Doye. That's better from him. He finds Gibbs-White down the right-hand side. Dan N'Doye going outside him. Lovely flick round by Gibbs-White. Go on, Dan N'Doye to the byline. Cross it. Crossed. Laid off. No. No, man. It was behind. It was behind Hudson-Odoi. He couldn't take the shot and he couldn't find a layoff. The game suddenly livened up. Here comes Nico Williams. Gives it to Anderson. What a flick round the corner that was by Gibbs-White to Dan N'Doye, man. Murillo now. Keep that pace up. Don't slow it down. Here comes Sangare. Murillo to Nico Williams. Clipped round the corner. Is flicked on straight to Henderson. I'll tell you what, Dan N'Doye turned the afterburners on there, man. After a delightful flicked ball around the corner from Gibbs-White. After Mateta took a shot from the edge of the box. Sal saved it comfortably. And now here come Crystal Palace. A ball down the channel. Sangare can't reach it. Davini is in behind here. To the byline. Cross blocked by Milenkovic. Will be a Palace corner. Come on, Forest, man. Focus. Focus. Corner to Palace. Forest line up for this corner. One corner apiece. It'll be that idiot Will Hughes to take it. Going to be an outswinger from his left boot. Here it comes. It's delivered. It's headed down by Gahey, I think it was. Or no, it was Lacroix. But it was a soft header straight into the chest of Sells. And he was able to collect. You lot are saying Sangare. Sangare has been one of the better midfielders. My God, you lot have got agendas, man. Anderson out wide to Nico Williams. He keeps it in play. Plays it back to Hudson-Odoi. Gives it to Gibbs-White. Back to Anderson. He lays it back to Gibbs-White. A Travella pass. That's the silliness I don't like from Gibbs-White. Unnecessary, man. Too flamboyant with that one. Goes behind for a goal kick. Sangare is having a nightmare because he got beaten once. Henderson on the ball now. Plays it out to Gay. Game's opening up a little bit at the moment. Gay, he drives forward. The Forest midfield aren't as high as I would like. I would like them a little bit higher. The same kind of area we played against Brentford. Right now, we're playing too similar to last season. But that might suit us against Palace. Here they come, though. Ball's crossed in from Muniz. Oh, that's got to be a handball. And that's done well there by Dan and Doy. He guides it out for a goal kick. .33 down. It's Christ still, Palace 0, Forest 0. And there's just agendas, man. There's just agendas. And anyway, here come Forest down the left-hand side. It comes to Hudson-Odoi. Gives it to Anderson. Plays it off to Sangare. One-touch pass to Murillo. Now out on the left-hand side with Nico Williams. To Anderson. He goes back to Murillo. Squares it to Milenkovic. Milenkovic been rock solid. Now he squares it to Murillo. Palace's press is very good, man. Very stable. Now here comes Anderson down the left-hand side. It was flicked around the corner to him by Gibbs White. The ball's whipped in. It's deep. Chris Wood will get there. Lays it off. Gibbs White. For God's sake, why did I say he would score, man? The composure there on that shot is pathetic. He had so much space, man. I'm sorry, but a professional footballer has to hit the target from there. Wood cushions it down for him, and he just shinned it Taiwo style, blazed it over the bar, man. But I'm telling you, the film White Men Can't Jump, the sequel is Gibbs White Can't Shoot. Murillo drills one forward, poor from him. Sangare recovers it. He clips it out to Nico Williams. Plays it to Hudson-Odoi. And then he lays it back to Anderson. Forest dominating a little bit here. That's a nice ball into the channel. Nico Williams crosses it. It deflects off the cross into Henderson's hand. Henderson squares it to Lacroix. Plays it out to the right-hand side and Richards. Given Palace just moving it backwards at the moment in their own half. Now Gay on the ball. Gives it to Mitchell on this left-hand side. Dan and Doy goes to meet him. Gahey plays it forward. Sangare cuts it out, gives it to Anderson. Back to Sangare, and he moves the ball nicely to Hudson-Odoi. But according to some of you, that's crap. Hudson-Odoi has to check back, needs some support, gets it on the halfway line with Nico Williams. Nico Williams, short pass to Anderson. Now Sangare on the ball. What a lovely switch of play. Gibbs White with a decent flick this time. Einar tries to flick it back. Too many flicks going on in this team. Just get it down on the floor. Nice block by Sangare. Anderson miscontrols it. And Sangare, good tackle by Murillo, but it falls to Will Hughes. He gives it to Wharton. Wharton to Sarr. Sarr's got Mitchell outside of him. Edge of the box. He's crossed it in. Headed away by Milenkovic. Gibbs White. Why is he flicking it there? Now it comes out wide to the right-hand side. Muniz crosses it in. Sarr shoots. Scores. Scores. All because Gibbs White tries the backheel flick on the edge of his own box, man. What was he doing? What was he doing? 1-0 to Palace. Sarr scores the goal. Why the flick? Why the flick, man? I don't understand what Gibbs White is doing there. The cross from Muniz. Sarr's completely unmarked, by the way. Don't even get me started on the marking. Ball crossed in. He's left open. I don't know who's left him there. He hasn't even hit it clean. Sends it back where it came from. I don't know. Milenkovic has come across way too much. What was Gibbs White doing with that attempted back heel on the edge of his own box? Just clear it. Just clear it, man. No, but he's got to play the trick buttons on FIFA. Kickoff goes back to Selhurst. Like, save the tricks for the opposition half. To do it on the edge of your own box is absolutely criminal, man. Idiot. Dan and Joy, he's not controlling it. Einar just gives it straight back to Mitchell. Palace on the ball. Need to see a reaction here from Forest. Mateta turns around, plays it wide to Mitchell. I'm fuming at Gibbs White, man. Seriously, what move that was, man. Hughes on the ball now. Back with Henderson. Henderson clears it long. Bouncing around. It might break to Hudson-Odoi. Richards gets there first. Murillo just hoofs the return ball forward. And now Will Hughes on the ball. Plays it to Mitchell. I already know what subs I'd make at halftime. Dan and Doy off for McAtee. Gibbs White off for Douglas Luiz. Simple as that. AJ, thank you for subscribing. And the rest of you. Here's Milenkovic. Gives it to Anderson. He's coming too deep there. I'd rather see Sangare there. But anyway, we continue. Anderson under pressure. Gives it to Murillo. He's fouled there, surely. Ball out wide to Mitchell. The goal scorer was Saar. Let me just get it up for you guys. Ball played out wide to Maniz. It's been Palace since they scored the goal. The ball's now whipped in. Vinny heads it back into the middle. No foul given. Will Hughes with the shot. Flashes wide of the post. Definitely need some changes at halftime, man. It's Saeed, you worry about Fulham, mate. You worry about Fulham. Hudson-Odoi on the ball now. Gives it to Nico Williams. The Palace's press is so good, man. But that's got to be a foul there. It is. It's a free kick to Forest. You don't flick on the edge of your own box. MGW's fault for that goal. 100%. 100%. Stupidity is the word you're looking for. He had his back to goal. He could have just hooked it away. It's just so stupid. The goal's up, but if you guys want to see the goal and you remember, exclamation mark goal. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Exclamation mark goal for the members. What's happened here? Why is Sarr crying? And he went through the back of Nico Williams' calf, man. It's just not necessary, man. You do the tricks in the opposition half. Don't do it in a dangerous spot. Now let's see what Nuno's learned from last season, because he always had a plan A, but has he got the plan B when you're behind? Here comes Milenkovic. Plays it out to the right-hand side, and Einar. Back to Milenkovic. There's 1,200 of you guys in here, but we're only on 550 likes. Please do hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Let's get it to at least 600 likes. Come on. Ball played through. Mateta lays it out wide. Murillo cuts it out. Gives it to Sangare. Sangare drives forward. Gibbs White. Wow, he didn't flick that one that time. Made a normal pass. Einar now. Plays it into Milenkovic. Big up to Adam with the £5. He says, Wolfie, Davini was from my hometown club and only got 100k from Palace. Yeah, he's looked decent this game. Thank you for the £5, mate. Here comes Milenkovic. He's saying Serbanet was at fault, ads, but the systemic problem of that goal came from Gibbs White. I agree, Milenkovic went too far across. Let's just keep it at 1-0 and let's hope Nuno makes the subs I said to do. Foul there on Anderson. Palace take the free kick quickly. Gay plays it out wide to the left on Mitchell. I haven't been happy with Forest's right side, to be honest. Dan and Doi is just giving up too much space there. I'm not saying he will make the subs. I'm saying he needs to. There'll be 1 minute of additional time. Crystal Palace 1, Forest 0. Palace still in the ascendancy here. Mitchell finding so much space down their left-hand side. And then silly tackle there by Anderson on Sarr. Gives them a free kick in a dangerous position. And it's probably be the last chance of the game. Didn't need to be done. Big up, Elias. Hope you're well. I'll just get up, Sarr, man. Cry baby. You got Davini on the ball. Will Hughes on the ball. He's moved it half a yard to his right. What's he doing? Ref's allowing it, of course, because we all know he's on the take, allegedly. You got a three-man wall of Sangare, Wood, and Hudson-Odoi. I don't know why Hudson-Odoi is there, man. He's not as tall as the other two. This is in a real dangerous position here. Wharton looks like he's shaping up. Hard to tell if they're going to shoot or cross here. Here it comes. Wharton clips it in towards the back post. Headed down, hits the post from Richard's header. It might have been Gay. I don't know. One of them's down there. And it'll be a late corner here. Nico Williams just kind of let him go. Gay, he was unmarked. Creeped in round the back there. No one picked him up. I'd say that's Dan Doy and Doy's fault, man. He didn't follow the runner. Just let him go. It's half time. Crystal Palace 1, Forest 0. Not a good performance at all by Forest in that first half. I don't know how you guys feeling about it. I say subs need to happen at half time. I'd make 2 to 3 changes. I'm taking off Gibbs White for Douglas Luiz. I go to a 4-3-3. Dan Ndoye has to come off for me for McAtee. And then I would put Callum Mwendo on for Woods just to check. I thought Woods been okay, you know. He's won the ball a few times, a couple of layoffs, but he's not really. I think Palace's defense is quite comfortable to deal with the physicality of Wood, if that makes sense. It just needs a different profile player, and that has to be Callum Mwendo for me. Ah, yeah, so it has to change on that right-hand side. I'm not saying Wood's the problem. I said he's played okay. I just think the Palace defense are extremely comfortable against the physicality there. We need to put some pace there. Big up to Swizzle. He says, Wolfie, you look so stressed. It's making me stressed, and I'm a Chelsea fan. Man, even when Forest, I was at the Forest 7-0 against Brighton. I was still stressed at 5-0, bro, because this is Forest. This is Forest. This is where Nuno earns his money. If he fucks this half up, his time is up. Let's see. Thank you to Fonzie for subscribing. Paul, PFC, Tottenham Talk, loads of subscribers. Appreciate it. Oh, Sangare for Luis. You may see that change. Look, I don't think Sangare has been as bad as you Agenderists have had. I don't think anyone in the midfield has been good. There is a shout just to put as you guys are saying, all the new toys, chuck them on. Maybe even Hutchinson, see what he's saying. Even I don't know. We got to do something on our right-hand side because they're finding so much room on that right-hand side. And Gibbs White has to come off because Gibbs White has been the reason for both points of this game. His shot was disgustingly woeful, like skied it under no pressure, and his stupidity on the edge of our own box, like, is beyond stupid what he did. Beyond stupid. Big up my fellow Scottish Red. He says, Shaw needs to be benched. The amount of times in the first 20 minutes he could have banged across him, but he can't because he's got no left foot. Sangare off too. Yeah, he kept trying to cut in, didn't he? Kept trying to cut in. He was okay for like the first 10 minutes or so. Yeah, there was lots of sloppy part. Even Murillo's passing was really sloppy. It really was. It's not an agenda. He's been crap today. Who are you talking about, Sid? That could be like 6 different players. I think I was gonna say the only one who's looked okay has been Milenkovic, but he came way too far across the goal and left Sarr completely unmarked. It was criminal defending, by the way. Ainar's playing so high and leaving space behind him. Talking about Sangare. I don't think he's been that bad. You lot are just doing that one thing where he got cooked down the right-hand side. Yeah, Anderson's been overplaying the ball. So maybe it was Brentford were crap and Forest weren't good then. If MGW fell to anyone else, it would have been a goal. They would have at the very least hit the target. I don't think anyone can argue that. I agree, Gaz. It's completely his fault. Honest, but if you remember, go check the goal out. Exclamation mark goal, right? It's on Gibbs White. It's on Gibbs White. There's no... Yes, Milenkovic goes too far across the line, but I'm sorry. You do not do stupid flicks around the edge of your own box. Let me just have another look at this goal. Big up to Ben with the £2. He goes, I need to bump into Gibbs White in the local petrol station. Yeah, you need to give him the old Nico Williams treatment. Let me just have a look back at this. Mitchell crosses the ball and it's cleared up. Gibbs White tries to back heel it round. It's completely on Gibbs White. And then Milenkovic goes across to cover Mateta, completely leaving Sarr free in the middle. I'm sorry, it's on Gibbs White. It's on Gibbs White. Bang on, bro. Scottish Forest guy saying it's on MGW, the original flick from Aina. He had his back to goal. He could have just hooked it clear for a throw-in on the left-hand side. The goal was not Gibbs White's fault. Too much took place after the flick. No, I'm sorry. That's where it starts, Steve. That's where it starts. The flick is stupidity. Not that much happens afterwards. The ball's played out to the right-hand side, out to the wing, crossed in, Star's completely free. Definitely on Gibbs White. He should have just hooked it away. Exactly. Exactly. I've so missed this stress knot, innit, man? It's Forest doing Forest things. Honestly, man. I'm gonna watch it one more time. Confirmation here. Ball's cleared out. I can't believe he's trying to flick that. I'm sorry, it's criminal. Hook it out. He's caught between, shall I dummy it or shall I do a step over on it? Polls up. Is Gibbs White to blame for it? 78% of you said yes, 22% of you said no. I mean, you're either blaming him or you're blaming Milenkovic. Big up to my guy NC with the coffee. He says, here's the problem. Gibbs White cannot shoot to save his life. We lose the ball. We lose the easy balls and they catch us off in transition. This is the game, the real test for Nuno's plan B. I say Kalamoendu on, Wood off, Gibbs White off, McAtee on. You should do an open mic today if we lose. Big up to you. Thank you so much for the coffee, bro. I'm on streams all the way through to 11 o'clock tonight, so I won't be able to do an open mic. But I appreciate the coffee. Let's talk about changes, right? For me, I'm taking Gibbs White and Ndoye off from the attacking sense. I'd even contemplate taking Anderson off, if I'm honest with you. You know what I'd do? I'd take Anderson off for Douglas Luiz. I'll put McAtee in the 10, and I'll take Ndoye off and put Hutchinson on the right-hand side. And just for good measure, I'll throw Kalamoendu up front as well. Yeah, Lefty. Whoops. Lefty, questions do need to be asked. Like, has all this stupid presser thing affected the team? Buffy would have hooked Gibbs White and Einar. I mean, Gibbs White wouldn't have finished that sequence. Yeah, we are 7:30. When I say I'm on streams all night, bro, that's part of the all night streams. Sangare hasn't been great today. He's not the worst player out there, not by a country mile. Big up to Phil. He says Luis on halftime with McAtee. I would change more. I would literally change more. Just play the unknowns. You know what I'm saying? Just spice it up because it hasn't been good this first half. I think we're overreacting to a boneheaded mistake he made. No, we're not, because it's not the first time he's made mistakes like that. That's the issue with it. We've been calling out these flicks and tricks since day dot. And he's not learning. It's annoying. It's annoying to say the least. All right, let me see if I can. But yeah, for those of you, like, the poll's still up there. Most of you are blaming Gibbs White. 22. If you said no on the poll, who are you blaming? Are you looking towards Milenkovic? And Doy's been rubbish too. And Doy had one opportunity where he got to the byline. He squared it off to, I think, Callum Hudson and Doy. It was just behind him. He had no one to lay it off to. The poll should blame Nuno. If he doesn't make changes, pulls Nuno out. Cut the fancy shit. Do when winning. Or do it in the opposition half, Phil. I have no problems with tricks and flicks if they're merited in the opposition half. Look, it's binary with these tricks and flicks, okay? If you do it, it better come off. And then, yes, it will get applauded. But if you mess it up, you damn well better be ready to take the heat for it. Einar was rubbish in the first half, and you don't say that very often. Exactly. Look, we've struggled against their left side. Our right side basically has struggled against their left-hand side. It's just annoying. You don't take chances with prem opponents. It's that simple. Agreed, Phil. Agreed. Bubba D with the strong words there. Yeah, look, for me, Nuno has to address this at halftime. I'm seriously going to be annoyed with him if he comes out with the exact same team. Let's see if he's going to try it and manage this game. It's clear for all to see there were issues in that first half. Cass said he's going to cook me. Tell him to cook me some dinner because I'm hungry. I worry who ends up with if Nuno goes. The whole Nuno going and staying, that's a discussion for the full-time whistle, not now. Let's have a quick look at this subs bench, guys, right? There's your subs bench. Who are you guys changing on there? Like, you got to bring Douglas Luiz on, man. You have to bring McAtee on. And the problem is, with Einar not playing as well as his normal standards, there's no fullback to cover him. Turkish, thank you for subscribing. because they worked last week. But this is the thing, right? You all said, because when I did my pre-match preview, you all said you didn't want any changes in this match. When I said you have to change things up, I was told, no, I'm crazy. No, I'm deluded. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. All right, the players are coming back out. Let's Malav Kantaya up quickly. Let's go. All right, it's a throw into Forest. They've already kicked off. The only switch here is this is just a FIFA switch, man. He's put Dan Ndoye on the left side and Hudson-Odoi on the right. Dan Ndoye now on the left wing, crosses it in. It goes behind for a corner. Forest going to need a cheap corner goal here. I'm sorry. I can't believe he hasn't made any changes. We need the play-by-play. It's not working, bro. It's not working. Papa with the coffee. Thank you so much, bro. I'll read your message out just after this corner. Here it comes from Anderson. It's whipped in deep, headed away by Richards. And Sangare will pick it up. Goes down the byline. He had a layoff pass. He kept it in, though. Got to be a foul. His goal kick is given. Hello from Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Glad I found you. I need help learning the team. Welcome aboard, bro. Welcome to the family. I'm sorry you're joining us on such a crappy performance, though. But thank you so much for the coffee. Much love. Appreciate it. If you want to grab me a coffee, you can. The link is pinned in the chat. There'll be a goal kick here to Crystal Palace. Oh, whoops. What's going on with these stats? Milenkovic. That's the loose ball back to Sells. He brings it down. And it's headed away by Gay. It will come to Milenkovic, who squares it to Murillo. Now Anderson on the ball. Big up to Ringer with the coffee. I'll grab your message in just a second, bud. That's a completely broken. Brilliant. Ball played back to Henderson. Pressed by Wood. He clears it long down the middle. Flicked on by Mateta. Goes to Sells. Bill and Daz watching, says Ringer. Shout out to Bill. Shout out to Daz. Appreciate you joining us. And now Milenkovic gives it to Nico Williams. Forest gaining a little bit of control here. Anderson squares it to Sangare. Short pass to Milenkovic. Gives it back to Anderson. Back to Milenkovic. Ball played down the line. Dan Ndoye will come up against Maniz, who puts it behind for a corner to Forest. Already Forest looking a little better than they did earlier on. Let's just sort these stats up quickly. All right, there we go. Be a corner to Forest. It will be Anderson to take it. It's whipped in. It's way too deep. Goes straight out for a goal kick. Really poor. Really poor. Make the changes, man. Make the changes. Yeah, Paul, you're bang on. Why have the strong bench and not use it? He talks about options. Ball's laid back to Henderson there. He plays it to the left-hand side in Gay. Gay squares it across to Lacroix. Palace just playing at a nice slow tempo. Forest not really pressing them. The press from Palace on the opposite end is way better than Forest's here. Ball's sent long. Einar is so far out of position that Murillo's had to come across to the right-hand side and cover it off. Sells, slices a clearance. It's won by Murillo. Gibbs White didn't want that. Wharton wanted it more. And Milenkovic will calmly head that back to Sells. Sells bowls it out to Murillo. Milenkovic now gives it to Einar. To Anderson, clipped forward aimlessly. Palace pick it up. Now the ball's clipped forward. Milenkovic heads it forward. Anderson chests it down to Sangare. He lays it off to Murillo. Now Anderson picks it up deep in the Forest half. Squares it to Milenkovic. Out wide to Einar. Einar now powers past Divini's. Given back to Hudson-Odoi. To Sangare. Back to Hudson-Odoi. Aimless passing right now from Forest. Einar. Little bit of triangle play here. Sangare to Anderson. Lays it off to Milenkovic. Just training passing right now. I'm not seeing a pattern of play here that's going to penetrate. Palace shape looks good. Anderson now. To Murillo. Everyone barring Milenkovic forward. Gibbs White controls the ball up against Hughes. Lays it off to Anderson. It just feels too much like the end of last season. Dan Ndoye checks inside. Crosses the ball in. It's too deep. It's headed behind, though, by Gay. Or did he head out afterwards? Looks like he... Oh, yeah, sorry. Chris Wood got a boot to it. Everton are 2-0 up. They've got a good squad. Ball punted forward. He's given a free kick for that. Come on, ref. Murillo is just stronger than him. Free kick on the halfway line. I don't think that was a foul. That's not a foul. I'm sorry. Will Hughes will take it. They're lining up towards the edge of the penalty box here. Bulls just ends up being terrible. I mean, typical sheepshagger player there. Kicks it straight out of play. Hope Ndoye switching to the left means McAtee on the right. It could mean that. It could mean that. But we're 52 and a bit minutes in and still no changes. Anyway, Sells is going to clear this long. He pushes the line forward. What's going on? He's booked Sells for time wasting. We're losing, ref. Like seriously, the ball was on the roof. Sells is arguing the case. The throw into Palace. Yeah, you're probably right, Mark. Another book in there, but slow throw in. I think Mitchell's just picked one up. Another throw to Palace. Big up to Chaotic with the £2. He says, get your subs on, Nuno. I hope he's watching. Yeah, Michael, they've been playing crap, as in their form of as they go and everything like that, and this is how we turn up. Anyway, Richards has launched this throw-in in. It's long. Headed away by Sangare. Will Hughes with the shot. Blazes it over the bar. It'll be a goal kick to Forest. And Nuno needs to make a move, man. Forest start their next build-up. Sangare to Aina to Wood. That's nice. Can Callum Hudson-Odoi reach it? No. It's well done there by Mitchell, and then he clears it down the line. Headed upwards by Mateta. Saar will chase. Einar beats him to it and then clips it forward. Still too tight on the byline, man. It'll be a throw into Forest. Einar launches it down the line. There was a foul, but the ref says play on. Wharton to Muniz. He goes all the way back to Henderson. Palace are very comfortable right now. Wood comes deep, heads it back to Nico Williams. Anderson to Sangare. Lays it off to Marilla. It's all sideways and backwards. There's just no penetration right now. Palace are way too organized here. Flick by Ndoye doesn't catch Wood. And now Palace can counter-attack. Mitchell lays it back to Will Hughes. He gives it to Gay. Forest need to move out a bit. Put some pressure on the ball, man. And that goes behind for a Forest goal kick. It's time for the subs. I'm sorry. There's been no change in the pattern of this play. What's he waiting for? What's he waiting for? Sells plays it short to Murillo. Launched down the line. Tested down by Hudson-Odoi. The ball through. God, Hudson-Odoi. Edge of the box. Please shoot. Shoot. Yes. Yes. Hudson-Odoi the shot. Near post scores. Ndoye with an absolute ball-splitting ball through the half. Forest have found a way back into this match. I have no idea how. What a ball by Dan Ndoye. And then Hudson-Odoi stays composed and puts it in the back of the net to the near post. Lovely finish. Forest do not deserve to be one apiece. But boy, did we need that. What a ball from Dan Ndoye. The vision was spectacular. He's onside. He's onside. And he slots it in beautifully. Come on. Oh my God. What a ball from Dan Ndoye. It's probably better than Elliot Anderson's one from last week. And the finish was composed there. The finish was composed from Hudson-Odoi. I think Dean Henderson needs to do better. Boy, did we need that one. Did we need that one. Big up, bad boys. There you go. Let's go, man. Come on. What a ball from Dan Ndoye. Guys, I'll get the goal up for you. The goal is up. No, it's not. Yes, it is. The goal is up. Check the pass from Dan Ndoye. It's ship. Forest under the Carcedo. Mitchell gets into the box, goes to the byline. Crossed in, headed. Sell saves. Sell saves. Sell saves. I'd still make the changes, Nuno. Don't ride your luck, Nuno. If you remember, check the goal out. Exclamation mark goal. It's only 99p for the whole month. You get all the goals. Exclamation mark member to become a member. The fee for that Dan Ndoye pass is worth it, man. Is worth it. What a goal, man. What a goal. My God, man. as well. I think Dean Henderson could have done a bit better to get beaten on his near post there. That's a foul, but it might come to wood. No, it doesn't. Big up to Adam. He says Davini has killer shot from outside the box. All right, don't jinx us, bro. Don't jinx us, bro. Thank you for the £2. Here's Anderson. Forrest looking a little better now. Dan Ndoye waking up on this left-hand side. I like him on the left-hand side a lot better. Cuts inside. Kind of gets it stuck between his feet. Then does well to keep the ball there. Sangare now to Murillo. The old FIFA switcheroo worked. It kind of did. It kind of did. Wait, were we getting trollers when they scored? I don't know. The chat moves too fast sometimes. The goal is beautiful, I have to say. It's the pass. I love a goal like that with those ball splitting passes. Remember, if you want to see the goal, just click on the $sign under the live chat. Click on the membership. It's only 99p, and then you get to see the goal. The goal's not up. It is up. Let me check. It is there. I can see it. Been up for 3 minutes. Oh, chance there by Forrest. Saved by Henderson. You lot distracted me, man. I missed the build up to that one. Let's have a look. Nico Williams there. Played the ball over the top. It was flicked on by Gibbs White. Chris Wood. Should have done better. Should have done better. Good flick on by Gibbs White. Be a corner to Forrest. Oh, no, it wasn't. Why isn't that a corner? Oh, here comes Anderson. Forrest woken up a little bit here. Maybe it's because I'm sitting down. Ndoye plays it back to Nico Williams. Sangare, the foul there by Sarr. Book him, man. He's already been booked, hasn't he? Frankie, happy 2-year anniversary. Thank you for the 24 months, bro. Guys, it's Sarr been booked. And why wasn't that a corner? I'm so confused. It's a free kick to Forrest anyway. Can we get some Dan Ndoye and Callum Hudson-Odoi emojis in the chat, by the way? That ball from Ndoye was beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Wood was offside. All right, fair enough. Well, it's a corrupt, alleged ref, isn't it? All right, we got to score now, man. Get me Douglas Luiz on the pitch. Gibbs White, they played it short. He squares it to Ola Aina. Clips it back out wide to Gibbs White. Nice pass in there. Even Gibbs White's looking a little better. Dan Ndoye, Hudson-Odoi, all on the left side. The ball's whipped in. It's headed away, and Forest are in the ascendancy here. Forest are in the ascendancy. There's the... I do like that emoji. I do like that emoji. Nico Williams now to the byline. Crosses it in. It's deflected, and Henderson grabs it. Henderson grabs it. Guys, 1,200 of you in here. Please don't forget to subscribe. And let's get those likes up over 700. We're on 666. Let's definitely change that one. Get them likes up. Ball played forward. Nico Williams under pressure here. Does well, though. And then Murillo hooks it clear. Anderson brings it down. Nico Williams, he's holding the family jewels there. He took one. He took one there. Let's see. Just while there's a break in play, let's get over 700 likes. We only need 19 more. And we are getting seriously close. I can't believe I'm saying this, to 30,000 subscribers. We get 41 more subscribers today. That would bring us to 29,600. So please do subscribe if you are new here. Palace are readying some subs. Yeah, man, if we get to 30,000 today, which is a long ask, I hear it. But Forest will win. Forest will win. Come on, Nuno, man. 65 minutes in. Let's see some changes. And this is not good with Nico Williams going down because we don't have any fullbacks on the bench. Salman's saying we can get 1,000 likes. We can indeed. We're over 700. We're only 300 away. Let's set that target. Let's set that target. Not bad going for the most hated Forest content. Mark, we buy all you guys in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You're all bots. You're all bots, mate. Is there anyone who's got a bigger nose than Steve Parish, by the way? All right, changes coming for Palace. Davini off. Big up Wolves F1. Hope you're well. And Essie is on for them. Haters gonna hate, bot's gonna bot. All right, Nico Williams is back up and running. Obviously, he has to go off. Subs warming up for Forest. I'll take that. Ball's back with Sells now. Sells clears it long. And he goes out for a throw-in. I think it's Forest throw-in. Time for Kulamawando. I agree, man. I agree. Let's get him on there. Let's get Douglas Luiz on as well. Big up Muhammad for subscribing. Quite a few of you there. Chandler as well. CFC. Only Buzz. That's all you for subscribing. Free kick to Palace here. It's Palace 1, Forest 1. Henderson clears it long. Headed down by Murillo. Not the greatest header, but Einar tidies up. It will come to Gibbs White. Poor control there. I'd still take him off for McAtee or something, man. Oh, Nuno, make the subs, man. I'm begging you. Palace are starting to get themselves back into this game. Will Hughes driving forward. And that's run out of play. It will be a Palace throw-in. Halfway in the Forest half. It's nearly 70 minutes in and he's not making a sub, man. I mean, come on, Nuno. Seriously, man. We shouldn't have been back in this game. We are. Let's take advantage. Einar's been given a yellow card for what? I don't know why he got a yellow card for, because it's not even a free kick. It's a throw-in. Richards is going to launch this into the box. Launched in now. My God, he's got a throw. Einar flicks it backwards. Murillo heads it away. Hughes puts it back into the box. Milenkovic bats it out. And then Anderson brings it down. There's got to be a foul there. Nothing given from the ref. It's played into the edge of the box. It's crossed in. Murillo gets a left boot to it, but it's sticking to Palace right now. Make the subs. Einar with a half clearance. Forest under the cosh here. It's a free kick to Forest. All right, Nuno's starting to vex me, man. Make the subs. Yeah, he's trying to claim some kind of penalty or something. I don't know what he's crying about. Yeah, I had his foot clicked, man. Please make some subs, man. All right, the subs are warming up. Finally, thank you for listening, Nuno. I swear to God, if he brings the 8s on, though. If he brings the 8s on. The throw into Palace. Here come the subs. Guillermo for the winner. For the winner. There's another sub being prepared as well. Let's go. Going down and Doy. Checks his run. Lays it off to Anderson. The subs are still not on, by the way. Sangare, nice ball laid out wide to the right-hand side, and Callum Hudson-Odoi. He drives down the wing. Go on, cross it. Cross it! Oh, and Doy gets his head to it, but it's cleared. Gibbs White gets something on it. But now Palace can counter-attack. Nico Williams does well there. Wins the ball. Ball out wide now to Dan and Doy. So much better on this left-hand side. Goes to the byline. Go on, son. Cross it. Cross, blocked, corner. No, goal kick, of course. Of course, it's Anthony Taylor. That was a corner, man. Here come the subs. Is McAtee coming on? And Callum Owendo. So Hudson-Odoi and Dan and Doy both coming off. What? What the hell are you doing, Nuno? I think the thinking here is he's going to drop Chris Wood a bit deeper to basically try and flick headers onto Callum Owendo. This could be a box 4-4-2. So 4-2-2 even. Sangare flicks it forward. I'm just trying to feel this. He's almost putting Callum Owendo out on the left-hand side. I think he has gone. What has he done here? Big up Zilf with the £2. Thank you for the super sticker, bro. Has he put Callum Owendo out on the left-hand side, chat? And McAtee's gone to the right. That's a nice ball. Flicked by Gibbs White to Wood. Takes. That's nice to Anderson. Get it. Gibbs White leaves it. He thinks he was offside. McAtee on the ball now. Let's see what he's got. Cuts in onto his left. I think it is a 4-2-3-1 and Callum Owendo on the left. This is weird. Callum Owendo is a 9. He's a 9. McAtee. Another touch there, lays it off to Milenkovic. He gives it to Sangare. Sangare drives forward, plays it out wide to the right-hand side, and Gibbs White. I'm still figuring this setup out, man. Ball played. Anderson tried to flick, didn't work. Now Palace can come away with the ball. There's still 17 minutes to go in this game. Essie, he's fouled there by Gibbs White. I won't be surprised if he gets a yellow card. I'm not sure on this setup, guys. Have any of you figured it out? It kind of feels like he's put Callum Owendo out on the left-hand side. Maybe moved it into a 4-3-3. It's quite hard to tell. The team sheet's updated for you guys. Anderson's down a bit of cramp there. Just sorting him out. While they're sorting him out, we're 3 likes away from 750 likes. So please do hit the like button if you haven't already. Still 1,200 of you in here. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Gonna grab me a coffee. You can just scan that QR code or click on the link that's pinned in the comments. It's Crystal Palace 1, Forest 1. Be a free kick to Palace here. Here comes the ball. It's touched short. The ball's now whipped into the box. Sells watches it, claims it really well. There's a Palace player down. I think it's SC down. Sorry, Richard's down. I don't know what he's done. He's definitely playing games. There might be an announcement tonight. Where's Luiz? He's still on the bench. Bye. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, Dale, he does. I can't stand him. That's never a pen, man. They're trying to claim a pen on that. He just ran into Murillo's buttocks, man. I'd probably bring Douglas Luiz on for Anderson, would be my next change. But anyway, long ball forward. Still haven't seen Callum Owendo take a touch. He's definitely playing on the left-hand side. I'm not going to lie, this is stupidity from Nuno. That's not his position. Ball finds Sarr. Nico Williams tries to recover it. There's a lot of space on the right-hand side here for Palace. Muniz to the byline, crossed, cleared by Callum Owendo, and out for a Palace throw-in. The formation is correct as on the team sheet to your top right as you guys are looking. Here come Palace down the right-hand side. Sarr on the ball. Crossed in, headed away by Aina. And then Anderson gets something on it. Palace, since the changes, Forest haven't really been able to kind of dominate the ball at all. Anderson oversteps there. Aina keeps it in play. Up against Hughes. Dangerous there, but gets away with it. It'll be a goal kick to Forest. That's the structure, 4-2-3-1. Callum Owendo's playing out on the left. I do not like it. Forest struggling a bit here. The ball's clipped forward long. Wood doesn't win it. It comes to Will Hughes. Plays it out to the right-hand side. It goes back and cleared forward. Milenkovic gets it clear. Anderson hooks it forward. Messi comes to McAtee. Nice turn there, but he's had his ankle clipped. It'll be a free kick to Forest. Lovely little spin there by McAtee. It'll be a free kick to Forest. Who passed Hudson-Odoi for the goal? It was Dan N'Doye. Yeah, Michael, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Nuno's trying to cry out saying he needs more wingers. Anyway, it'll be a free kick to Forest. Murillo's going to take it. Raises both his arms. Here it comes. Clipped in. It's a bit overhit. Wood gets something on it. Gibbs White, Nico Williams drives into it. He picks it up, dances towards the byline, needs help. Finds it with McAtee. McAtee, deep, too deep. Poor cross, goes behind for a goal kick. We are 27 likes away from 800. Next target, 800 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, give it a quick tickle now. We'll have the player rating straight after this. Grumpy Old Reds at 7:30 tonight as well. Busy day of content coming your way. And how are we doing on the subscriber count? Let's have a quick look. We're only 26 off that as well, of 29,000, sorry, 600. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. It's completely free to do. McAtee lays it off to Nico Williams. To Anderson. Ball goes out. It'll be a Forest throw-in. There's a quick throw option here. It's taken. Played to McAtee, who's now moved across to his left-hand side. Calamawendo, nice feet there. Anderson on the ball. Oh, that's poor from Anderson. It's over here, but Murillo will pick it up and give it back to Sells. Milenkovic to Einar. Einar, long ball forward. I don't know why they're still doing it. Chris Wood isn't winning anything in the second half. Sangare with a bit of space here. Nice pass into Calamawendo. Back to Sangare. Sangare turns around and lays it off to Anderson. Anderson now out wide on the left-hand side to Nico Williams. Anderson to Murillo. Back to Anderson. Forrest pushed up here. But no real energy in the passing. It's all pedestrian pace right now. Back to Anderson it goes. Clips it into the channel towards Calamawendo. Richards cuts it out and it'll be a Forest throw-in and Nico Williams will take it. Just a bit slow for me, guys. Hutchinson is about to come on for Forest and it's going to be for Gibbs White. So I think McAtee will go into the 10. Gibbs White, little shake of the head there. He's not had a good game. So I think McAtee goes into the 10. Hutchinson will go onto the right-hand side. It's 9 minutes to go. All right, let's see if he can start repaying that money back, that 37 mil. It's good to see that Gibbs White is subbable, though. What happens when we play in the Leeds kit, says Simon. Wharton's come off for Palace as well. And Lerma is on. I got a feeling there's a late winner for Forest in this. We've got the new toys on. Where's Douglas Luiz, though? Where's Douglas Luiz? Anyway, here comes the throw-in from Nico Williams. Launch. Nice little pocket to Anderson there. Not great control, but he's got it. Comes back to Nico Williams. Ball crossed in. Poor. Headed away by Lerma there. Murillo gets it back out wide to Nico Williams. He cuts inside. Lays it off to Sangare. Forest starting to build some momentum here. Einar out wide to the right-hand side. And Hutchinson with his first touch. Cuts back in. Whips the ball in. Not a bad cross, but headed away. Sangare picks up the pieces to Nico Williams. He drives forward, now plays it out wide to Anderson. Anderson's gone out wide on the left here. The ball's crossed in. A flying header from I am not sure who. And there's a clash of heads. It was McAtee flying in. Couldn't get to it. Then there's a clash of heads on the edge of the box. And I think it's Nico Williams down again for the second time. So at the moment, I think he's moved Anderson out to the left, McAtee into the 10. I've no idea where Calamawendo is playing. I'll be honest with you guys. Nico Williams is still down at the moment. Sangare just checked on him. I think he's going to be okay. Abdul Rahim, thank you for subscribing. I like the personnel in the subs that he's made. I just don't like the formation he set them up in. It's just weird, man. And Nico Williams back on his feet. Poor guy, man. Second time he's had to receive treatment. There's 6 minutes to go. I think there'll be a decent amount of added time. And Henderson will take the free kick. I don't know why it's their free kick. He plays it short to Richards. Ball squared back across to Gay. And then back across to Richards again. Plays it to Lacroix. Right, I can't even find Callum Owendo. Where is he? Good step out there by Milenkovic. Anderson, where's he going there? That's poor layoff. I don't think Anderson's been that good today, guys. Hutchinson goes for a big switcheroo. So Callum Owendo is still on the left-hand side. So as things stand, it is still a 4-2-3-1. Here we go. There's a chance here for Forest. Nico Williams driving forward. I think Nico Williams actually been good. Gives it to Callum Owendo on the left side. Checks in, crossed. Not a great cross. Headed away. And Sangare does really well there against Mateta. Gives it to Einar. To Hutchinson on the right-hand side. Up against Mitchell. Goes outside. Nope. Loses the ball. And Milenkovic should get there first. He does. Squares it to Murillo. He gives it to Nico Williams. Back to Murillo. Milenkovic to Einar. Einar, no. He got lucky to get a throw in there. He could have... Oh, for God's sake, Yates is coming on. Why? You've got Douglas Luiz on the bench, but you're going to bring on Ryan Yates ahead of him. Make it make sense. He damn well better score. Let's take the throw in. Einar fouls there. Einar's not had a good game, man. I think there's two subs coming. I think Igor Jesus might be coming on as well. Is it Morata? So Nuno's settling for the draw. Good tackle there by Milenkovic. Einar playing himself into trouble, clears it forward. Callum Owendo will get... No, he won't. There's a foul there, surely. And Will Hughes picks up a yellow card. Dirty bastard. Less than 3 minutes to go plus injury time. It's going to be Yates and Jesus to come on. He's going to take Sangare off, isn't he? Chris Wood off, Jesus on. Come on, Jesus. Give me one of them ones, man. Last minute ones. And Sangare's off for Yates. Stupid sub, that one. Really stupid. You got Douglas Luiz on the bench, but you're bringing Yates on. I mean, seriously. And the sub here for Palace as Mateta comes off. Is that Eduardo? It is Eduard. He was on loan to Leicester and couldn't even get a game there. And watch him score now. Oh, why all this flaff to give Yates the armband? Just leave it where it was. Seriously. Anyway, Milenkovic plays it to Einar. Einar, that's a decent ball to Hutchinson. Yates clips the ball wide. It's behind Nico Williams. He just about gets to it. McAtee out on the left now. Nice ball by Nico Williams. McAtee can't get there. He's pulled him and it's a free kick to Palace. Minute to go. It's Crystal Palace 1, Forest 1. Don't forget, we got the player ratings coming straight up after this. Yeah, V-Man, I hear you, bro. Like, why? You got Douglas Luiz on. You say you can't get 5 minutes out of him. Nico Williams does excellent there. And then he's fouled, surely. It's a free kick to Forest. Nico Williams been through the wars today. Douglas Luiz not fit. He's fit enough to play 3 minutes. I think I could last 3 minutes. Milenkovic to Sangare. Last 30 seconds of normal time. Nico Williams back to Murillo. To Yates. Of course, he plays it backwards. And now it swept out to Ola Einar. Einar finds Hutchinson. Back to Einar. Move it quicker. Yates now. That's a forward pass from him to Einar. It's clipped forward. It will be chased by McAtee. It's headed out for a Forest throw-in. And Hutchinson looks like he's setting up to take it. There's 5 additional minutes. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anderson now on the ball. To Milenkovic. Forest pushing late here. Murillo on the ball. Everyone in the Crystal Palace half. Now Anderson plays it out wide. Hutchinson checks back to Anderson. They recycle it across now. Murillo too slow there. Milenkovic to Murillo is too slow. He goes for a long diagonal ball forward. Nico Williams gets something on it. Jesus with his first touch. Looks around. Plays it to Yates. Now to Nico Williams. Step over. Checks in. Ball crossed but blocked. Nico Williams wins the header. It should come to Yates. Goes backwards to Murillo. Squares it to Anderson. Forest building a little bit of pressure here. Out now on the right-hand side. Einar. Cross. Loopy. Jesus. Cleared away by Richardson. Calamawendo brings the ball down. Can't control it. Palace might be able to break here. Murillo, he's going to get booked for sure. It was a good booking to take because the counter would have been on. Murillo does pick up the yellow card. 3 minutes to go. It's Palace 1, Forest 1. Henderson punts the ball long down the right-hand side. Headed away by, I think it was Yates. Goes out for a Palace throw-in. Will Hughes plays it forward. Cleared by Murillo. Back to Will Hughes. Murillo now on the ball. He goes for nice ball. Go, Jesus. Get there first. He's got there first. Square it. Shoot. Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. McAtee to Hutchinson. He plays the head. Oh, the ball by Murillo says Jesus through. The move was made in Brazil and finished with the post. Jesus shoots across, flushes the post. Hutchinson then blazes it. Oh, it's 1/4 of an inch, Charlie, man. 1/4 of an inch. That was the chance, man. That was the chance. On his weaker foot as well. What a pass by Murillo, man. Oh, crap. They're in behind him. Penalty. The ref looks around. Nothing. Offside. I can't just blow. I can't do this. I can't do this. Blow for full time. Blow for full time. I'll tell you what, it's tight to offside. It's handball. I'd say it's handball. I think handball or offside or both. They are checking it. Shit. They're checking it, guys. He's absolutely swan dove. No, I'm sorry. He's absolutely... I think he's offside. And there's a handball in that as well. It's a goal kick. My God, they tried. It was offside, handball, and dive. Anyway, Sells will take the off. It's offside anyway, so it's fine. Sells takes it long. Seconds to go now. Jesus looking lively. Calamawendo. Yates brings it down. McAtee back to Aina. I feel like with 5 more minutes, Forest may have won this. Ball's whipped into the box. Headed back. Man, it needed a little finesse there. It needed just a little finesse. A terrible backwards header. Hutchinson snuck in at the back post. He just needed to just caress it a little bit. He got too much on it. He got too much on it, man. Too much on it. Just finesse it, man. Finesse it. Oh, and that ends the game. Oh, what a chance at the final whistle there, man. But it finishes Palace 1, Forest 1. Oh my God, man. I thought Hutchinson was going to win it there. It's on as even. Guys, get those likes up. We are on 809 likes. Make sure you subscribe. The player ratings are in the chat. Get your player ratings in. We're going straight across to there. Judge them, 6 being average, 10 being the best performance anyone could ever do, and 0 being utter crap. Get your ratings in. This will push you to the player ratings. If it doesn't, the box comes up, give it a click. I'll see you across on the player ratings in literally a minute's time. I'll give you a minute to get it sorted out. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. See you across on the player rating. Crystal Palace 1, Forest 1. See you in a second.